Welcome to the 3G Fitness Podcast,
where three generations of trainers come together to discuss all things fitness related.
Join us as we share insights, tips, and stories from our diverse experiences as we unravel the secrets of staying fit.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 3G's Fitness Podcast, three generations of fitness. I'm Coach Cisco.
Coach Michael.
And I'm Coach Kyle.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest. We have Sam the Turkey with us. Gobble, gobble, wobble, wobble. You already know. Happy Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. And then in case you guys don't know, that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Yes.
Is the greatest holiday of all when it comes to eating, Thanksgiving.
Maybe Christmas might be there.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
we'll
just
talk
saying,
about that later. We could do a debate.
I mean, Thanksgiving is, yes, it is
for
great.
eating.
But eating-wise is probably...
No, we be feasting in
most
Thanksgiving,
exciting.
though. We be feasting in
I think I
Thanksgiving.
feast way more in Thanksgiving than any other holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I eat way more. I don't know about you guys.
I think there's a big focus
No,
on
I
the
eat
food
a
part
lot
in
on Thanksgiving. Yeah, you're probably right on that. You know, Thanksgiving is eating.
It is.
holiday.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Ooh, I'm not a turkey guy, but I will mess with turkey. I like ham. I like a nice glazed ham.
Ham, for
Glazed
sure.
ham. My mom always gets down with glazed ham on Thanksgiving.
I'm a turkey
Corn.
man.
Turkey?
Oh yeah, man. I can gobble all day.
Yo,
Gobble,
all
gobble,
right.
gobble.
I actually like cream corn. Cream corn is like my...
Cream corn.
Yeah, bro. That's me. I like cream corn.
Cream corn. Okay.
Never had cream corn?
I've never had cream corn.
It's
I mean,
corn
it's
and...
good,
It is good.
but it's not like
Is it just
the
corn and cream?
major food on that plate. It's like a...
Honestly, if I just have ham and cream corn on my plate, I'm good.
Ham and cream corn?
That's it for me.
What about, you don't know stuffing?
No, I mean, I eat that stuff too, but I'm saying like those are my
okay.
favorites.
Stuffing
I-
with
I-
cranberry sauce on
Stuffing's
top
my
of it?
second best.
Cranberry sauce on stuffing?
I don't like cranberry.
You what?
I don't like cranberry.
You don't?
Uh-uh.
Man, that's American, bro.
He's Filipino.
I'm Filipino.
I'm
Filipino.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
I'm Filipino.
Okay.
Well, like I said, it's like I said, everyone's got different dishes. What we want to talk about,
Guilty pleasures.
yeah, what we want to talk about is Mike brought up something, the psychology of overeating on Thanksgiving. I've always had this stats in my head when I was like a trainer in 2008, 2010, that the average weight gain from Thanksgiving to the end of the year is usually between 10 to 15 pounds. Because the first holiday, that was the average. Now, I'm not saying that those numbers have changed for the better or for the worse, but I do kind of agree that on Thanksgiving, that is the holiday that people, like we mentioned, we're already talking about food, we tend to overeat.
For sure.
I think it could be a 5-pound gain in Thanksgiving.
Just on Thanksgiving alone.
Yes.
5 pounds.
On Thanksgiving alone. If you go dessert.
Yeah.
If you go what?
Dessert.
Dessert?
Yeah.
Dessert.
Oh, like with dessert?
Yeah, because dessert, you got pumpkin pie, apple pie, you got peach cobbler, you have all this right there.
No, peach cobbler, yeah.
Right. So
sure.
if you eat them, I think there's enough protein in a Thanksgiving dinner if you think about it, because you got turkey, you got your vegetables and stuff, mashed potatoes, where you don't put a lot of butter and stuff in it, but a lot of it is protein, food in Thanksgiving. But when you go to dessert, it's a little bit different.
Dessert too, but I think even just like everything else we mentioned,
Yeah.
corn cream,
Yeah.
cream with corn.
yeah.
I don't think there's many protein on
It's
that.
everything, carbs and fats.
Yeah, like stuffing. I don't think there's much protein in that.
Yeah, but-
ham. There's a little bit more fat than protein in ham. So
There's some bread in there. There's some bread in there.
And the veggies, and if it's especially if it's asparagus,
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
But one thing they're saying that getting a smaller plate might kind of help you control the amount that you take. And eating what you like. So, and when you're eating Thanksgiving, you don't like everything.
Oh, you mean like the whole spread?
But you
that
feel
thing.
obligated to grab from each one, right? 'Cause
Right.
It's like, oh,
The whole
I don't
spread,
want to
like
disrespect the
you
person that made this.
You
or-
never
yeah,
had
yeah,
cream
yeah.
of corn, right?
I've never.
So the chances are that you may look at
By the
it.
way.
Chances are you may look at it and say, let me get a little bit, and
Yeah, well, kind of
Yeah,
like how
no.
you said, right? To not be,
Yeah.
disrespectful to
Yeah.
the work.
Yeah.
so you
Put in.
just get a little bit.
Yeah.
Or there's some things you may not even like at all. You just pass it up.
So you're saying, to help with the overeating is get a smaller plate
Smaller plate.
and just prioritize what you like.
And also eat breakfast, have a egg, boiled egg, or a protein shake, or have something in the morning.
So you're a little bit more full going
Right.
into this
So,
thing.
so you won't be starving. Because a lot of people, they don't say, I ain't gonna have no breakfast, I ain't have no lunch.
That's true.
I'm just gonna
Well,
Yeah, I think we do that too. It's like when we know that we're gonna grub on
I do that.
Thanksgiving, you're like, all right, we're gonna save our appetite.
I usually work out in the morning. So I think I've
That's
had
a good way
I've
to,
always
yes,
worked out every
yes.
Thursday morning on Thanksgiving.
really.
Yeah. Because gyms are, your commercial gyms are still open. They probably stay open till like 2 p.m. or something like that. So you can find a commercial gym, where we work. There's a place where we have 24-hour access to it. I always work out on Thanksgiving morning.
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now I don't.
Yeah.
I take all holidays off.
Yeah, so you're more so managing through workout and you're managing through the food itself. I think I'm the same way with workout. I don't really tell like my clients to just like, I'll tell them, moderation is key, but it's definitely harder to do that.
Yeah.
But all I tell them is, all right, at least try to like offset those calories by either working out before or working out after, or working out for both,
And I think I might steal your little small plate thing, because here's another thing that I think we haven't mentioned yet too is the Thanksgiving leftovers.
The Thanksgiving leftovers.
That last
There's always
Friday,
extra ham. There's
that
always
last
a bunch of ham.
Saturday,
So-
that
For
last
sure.
Sunday,
So yeah, because Thanksgiving's on Friday,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're gonna be eating
Yep.
leftovers.
Yep.
And that's leftover
Yep.
dessert too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So that's why, like I said, when you say just Thanksgiving alone, someone might, skyrocket 5 pounds. I could believe that. It's because you everyone gets together and it's a beautiful time. Thanksgiving is a great time. It's a great family time. If you're like me, there's a football game from morning, midday to night. So, for the football fans, we get to enjoy it while we're, having a play each time. And then we haven't even mentioned the drinking. Some women will drink their wine, beer, whatever, cocktails. So we haven't even talked about drinking yet, but usually, you're drinking a little bit more with the meals as well too.
Right.
So I think it's just one of those where enjoy it, but also let me ask you this, Michael Justice Felcher. Do you think that a Thanksgiving meal can ruin 1 week's worth of progress at the gym?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh.
And it all falls down to dessert. That's what it comes down to, because when you get dessert, you got like stuff that's high in calories, sugar, and you usually take some home or you have some left over. So you're gonna nitpick that, through the next 4 days. So if you do that in the next 3 or 4 days, you don't think you can't gain that weight in that 3 or 4 days. And then they go to that gym on Monday and they're wondering, wow, man, pants.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Michael Justice. Jeez, we always tell you this.
For real.
Always tell you
And
this.
you guys
Oh
didn't
my
remind me
goodness.
this time, man.
Man, oh my
Man,
God.
what the hell?
Jeez, we just had an episode about Alzheimer's.
know.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, Louise.
Hey, I'm taking omega-3.
There you go. Good fish.
Taking omega-3. Start taking omega-3.
Jeez,
But
Louise.
it might not be kicking in right now.
It might take a while. Okay.
It'll take a while.
All right.
But let's piggyback on that then. Do you agree or disagree with Mike over here about, do you think a Thanksgiving meal can ruin 1 week's worth of progress at a gym?
I don't think so.
No?
I think it just boils down to if you get back on track right away. Or not.
Yeah. I
There's
think
some people that they'll feel bloated, they'll feel whatever, they feel like, oh my God, I ate so much, and then they feel bad about themselves, but then they don't go back in the gym. Then you're gonna lose your gains. But if you just like right the next day, right the next day, and you get right back to the gym, dude, I feel like
I
you're
think
good.
the carry over of the meal, like I think where you were kind of heading to before we got rudely interrupted by your social security number. I think it's more of if you prolong it and have the leftovers on Fridays. If you keep eating the same sweets, the desserts probably do last a little bit longer as leftovers, I feel.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
that's
if you
valid.
carry over and maybe, go ham on Thursday, no pun intended, go ham
ham.
on Friday, and Saturday, then I could be like, you know what, your 1 week's worth of working out might take a little bit of a hit.
Don't you think eating is addicting? I mean, if let's say you've been watching your diet and stuff for like the last 3 or 4 months, and all of a sudden you get a taste of chocolate cake. Okay, on Thursday.
Both of us.
On Thursday. Okay, don't you
See,
think?
I think the flaw there is not giving yourself a little bit of that in your diet. If you completely cut things out cold turkey, then yeah, you're gonna have a big craving. But if you allow yourself a little bit of it, throughout the weeks, then you're not gonna have the craving. So you're not gonna overeat.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think when you, and I'll use Halloween as a example. Okay, I don't eat candy, but we had a lot of candy left over.
Same.
So I took a nitpick
Pretty dead.
on a piece of on a Butterfinger. Next thing I know, man, I'm trying the Milky Way. I'm trying this. I'm trying that.
But my point exactly. So before that, though, you weren't eating any candies at all, right?
But then,
Exactly.
but see, that's why I say I think it's addicting. Once you get that first bite, you want more, and you want more. You want more, and then you literally have to cut yourself off and say, okay, I can't have no more. So here, take all this candy.
But what Kyle is saying, I think, like I said, if you've been preparing for months with your eating habits where you allow yourself once a week to have some candy where it doesn't mess up your gains and it doesn't mess up, your craving of that is not going to be as addicting because you've already trained yourself physically, mentally, tastily, whatever you want to call it, to get that sugar rush.
Yeah.
So if you've been, that's why I'm a big believer in like cheat days, or cheat meal. I wouldn't call it a cheat day because I don't like telling clients, yeah, go balls to the wall all day on Sunday. It's not like, no,
Because they really do.
Yeah.
They're
like, okay,
But
ain't gotta
if
tell me twice.
if you get ice cream once a week and you get that sugary flavor and you learn how to crave it less and how to maybe satisfy it if you keep doing it once a week throughout the year. So now when that big day comes on Thanksgiving and there's that chocolate cake, you can, you've already trained yourself and gotten into the habit of it.
That's pretty hard, man. I'm telling you, that's pretty hard. Because sugar is like addicting.
No, it's great.
It really is.
I mean, it's not great for the body, but it tastes
No,
great.
it tastes good. That's
If
what
you
I'm saying.
microdose it,
And you want more.
I
You want more.
microdose ice cream.
By microdose ice cream, maybe, or something like that. There could be different ways, but I like getting into the subject of let's make sure enjoy the time. Oh, remember what the holidays are for. Thanksgiving is there to be with your family.
To give thanks,
everyone
to appreciate everything you have in life.
Yeah, and it's time with the family. You see your cousins or you see your relatives that you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So always enjoy that moment first, and then, like I said, a good meal is always going to be a plus. Just
Okay,
like I said.
my advice, and I think this is some good advice. Go all out and just pay the price.
You know what? My advice is something similar along those lines because I tell my clients too, especially the ones that are very consistent in working out and like they do the hard work outside of what we do in the gym. I'm like, dude, why not? Enjoy yourself.
I mean, the price
work
is
hard
not
for it.
that bad.
It's not, especially again if you just get back to it right after. But if you let yourself fall off, that's like, okay, now you haven't worked out a whole full week. Now you didn't work out 2 weeks, then you're going off track.
Yeah.
And that's your guys' job to let them overeat and for you to put them back on track.
Oh yeah.
That's it. So I think go all out, enjoy, because it's only once a year.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only once a year, so pig out.
No, I'm not.
Pick out, maybe go for a walk right after you eat.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. That would actually be a good idea.
They also say drink water like before you eat. Sip water.
not as
Drink water.
hungry,
Water gives you a false
Sense of
fullness,
Yeah.
and so
Maybe don't go for that pre-Thanksgiving walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll make you a little bit more hungry.
Yeah, don't go for that pre-Thanksgiving walk.
walk. I'm gonna go for a walk real quick.
a little bit more hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Mike?
Yeah, man, I wouldn't even do it. So I'll go for that pre-walk with my dog.
So I think
There you go.
we're all in agreement then is enjoy the time.
Yeah.
eat wisely, but also, hey, I'm not gonna disagree with you, Mike. Go all balls out to the wall.
Yeah.
And
Just pay the price, like you said.
pay the price
and just hit
but
it hard
if-
in the
if-
gym.
The price is definitely going to be worth it. And like I said, I like what Kyle said too. Make sure, hey, if the gym's open the next day, most
Hit it.
people have the day off.
Yeah.
Sleep in, get a good eight hours rest, wake up, brush your teeth, have some breakfast, and go to the gym and get into your. I think that's super important. Get into your routine, back into it right away.
100%.
Yeah, because like I said, everyone's got the day off the next day. Mostly everyone does. So
Yeah.
take advantage of that. So like I said, I mean, Sam the turkey, I think he agrees with everything. And so can't wait to cook them up and eat them up. Am I right?
Stuff them up.
Stuff them up and eat them
Yo.
up. So, and by the way, if you guys are looking for the highest meal that will carry protein on Thanksgiving, it's most likely going to be your turkey. Your turkey breast is definitely going to be where you're going to find your highest source of protein. So if we were going to give you one tip of protein advice, that would probably be it. So any last words on your guys' end?
Enjoy.
Enjoy that cream corn.
You're going to corn your cream.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Oh.
My name is Coach Cisco.
Coach Michael.
I'm Coach Kyle.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.